what this is. This is my first bio lab. I'm confused.
Do you guys need any help? The things you guys are referring to are pipettes.
What? What's a pipette?
These are used to precisely measure small amounts of liquids. You remember the plastic syringes you used in your high school bio classes?
Yeah, I use this a lot.
These are like those, but much more accurate.
How do I actually work it?
The first thing you need to keep in mind is that there's 4 types of pipettes: 10, 20, 200, and 1000. The number that follows the P on each of the pipettes denotes the maximum volume of the pipette in
microliters.
That's cool, but how do I work the dials?
You turn the bottom counterclockwise, which counts up by ones and shifts the upper dial to change the higher place values in the given amount you want to pipette.
Okay, so this is making more sense. I'm still a bit confused about reading the numbers. How is it that the P10, which supposedly only goes to 2 digits, looks like it could have a volume of 3 digits? Oh, I understand that actually. I think no matter what pipette you're using, there's going to be room for 3 digits. It's just the placement of the decimal in the values is different. Ah.
Exactly. It might help to dry out. P10 and P20 allow you to measure amounts that are not whole numbers, like 4.6 microliters, because the decimal point is technically before the third box.
Oh, okay, so that makes sense. So that must mean that P200 and P1000, you can do whole numbers, but those numbers are going to be larger, like 150 microliters.
You guys are getting this. For P200, the decimal would be at the very bottom, so any amount up to 200 will fall in the boxes you would expect. For example, 187 will have a 1 in the top box, an 8 in the second box, and a 7 in the third and final bottom box.
I'm gonna take a guess that on the P1000, the decimal is technically beyond the third box?
Yes.
So you're always going to tack on an extra 0 to the end of each number. For instance, if you have a 5 in the bottom box, technically your value would be 50, right?
Great job.
For your lead pipette, you first have to find a tip that matches the size of the pipette you are using. For P10, you use a 10 tip. For P20 and P200, you use a 200 tip. And for P1000, use a 1000 tip. Place tip into the liquid and suspend it so that liquid does not go above the end of the tip. Push the plunger button to the first stop and then let it go to draw up the liquid.
Holding the pipette upright, transfer it to the next vessel you'd like to put the liquid into. When you're ready to release the liquid, push the plunger button to the first stop and then all the way to the second stop, which releases a puff of air to get out any remaining droplets.
Tips are disposable, so unless told otherwise, it is typically best to discharge them into biohazard by pressing the tip ejector button. When you're ready to pipette again, just don't forget to replace that tip with a new one.
Yay!